Welcome to today's Daily Dose, where you can get your daily dose of motivation and inspiration. I'm Eric Watson, entrepreneur and business leader, and it is my mission to help as many people as I can in the areas of wealth, wellness, and winning. And if I can touch but one with my daily dose, my job is done.
Welcome to today's Daily Dose. I am Mr. Eric Watson, here to give you your daily dose of motivation and inspiration to hopefully get you through your day. All right. And I will say, as I say each and every day, I am yet again blessed to be blessed on today, the greatest day of my life. And some of you may ask, why is today of all days the greatest day of your life, Eric? I'll tell you why. Today is the greatest day because today is the most recent occurrence whereby I've been allowed to get up out of bed, walk amongst the living, take yet another breath, but more importantly, share with each and every one of you. And I truly feel that my ability to share is a blessing. I do not take it for granted. And I hope and pray each and every day that someone out there will be positively impacted or positively influenced by something that is said. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and get on with today's Daily Dose quote. And today's quote is by a gentleman named Henry David Thoreau. Okay. Henry David Thoreau was an American essayist, poet, philosopher. Wow, that hurt me. Abolitionist, naturalist, tax resistor, development critic, surveyor, and historian. So he had a lot going on. All right. But David Henry Thoreau, philosopher, that's what I was trying to get out. All right. He said, in the long run, men hit only what they aim at. Therefore, they had better aim at something high. OK, again, in the long run, men hit only what they aim at. Therefore, they had better aim at something high. All right. Now, do you have goals that you're shooting for? Are you striving to achieve something in life? All right. And I always believe that first of all, you should have goals, number one. And number two, you should have lofty goals. All right. And this quote summarizes why I believe that you should not only have those simple goals, but lofty, high aiming goals. All right. Now, in the attempt to achieve those goals, sometimes you will achieve them and sometimes you won't. OK, sometimes you have to recalibrate, make adjustments and then try again in order to achieve those goals. But that's OK, because you won't always hit your target. OK, especially if you have those lofty goals, you will not always hit that target. All right. One thing is for sure. If you don't have lofty goals, you won't hit a lofty target. All right. You sure won't hit a lofty goal if you don't aim high. OK, if you want to achieve high, you have to aim high. All right. You'll never become a superstar or a high achiever if you are targeting average goals. OK, now you have to strive for greatness in order to be great. You may not be as great as you set out to be, but you'll surely be much greater than if you merely set your sights on being average. All right. People don't just stumble on high achievement by accident. They establish goals and they go after it. They work towards it. They go get it. All right. They understand that in order to be successful, they have to aim high. All right. Always set your goals high. Set crazy, ridiculous, lofty goals. Goals that make people say, there is no way you're going to be able to do that. Wouldn't it be great to prove those people wrong, though? Wouldn't it be great? But even if you don't achieve that goal, all the work that you put in to achieve that lofty goal will carry you beyond that average mark, right? So you end up in a much better place anyway. So if you're going to set goals, aim high. Setting high goals does a few things. It raises your performance level of expectation. OK, number one. Number two, it encourages you to draw on your creativity to do much better. All right. Number three, it motivates you. And number four, it motivates others because people are watching. OK, It motivates others that are watching you. So when you set those goals, aim high. All right. The comedian and actor Jim Carrey quit school to focus on comedy full time at 16 years of age. All right. He moved to LA shortly thereafter, where he would park on Mulholland Drive every night and visualize his success. Now, on one of those nights, he wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, which he dated for the date of Thanksgiving of 1995. That's a pretty lofty goal. He wrote that check for $10 million. All right. Well, just before Thanksgiving of 1995, he hit a payday with the movie Dumb and Dumber. I don't know if you remember that movie, and made a whole lot more than that $10 million that he set out to receive. He set the bar high and he went out to get it. He went out and established a plan to achieve his goals, and he went out and he achieved it. All right. He never would have done as well as he did if he had written that check for, say, $10,000. Right. He knew what he had to do. He knew he had to aim high. All right. And so do you. All right. So do you. Don't sell yourself short. Never sell yourself short. Always set the bar high and go out there and make it happen. Again, you may not hit that lofty goal, but you'll be in a much better place if you don't achieve that goal by setting the bar high. All right. Aim high. All right. And that quote, once again, by Henry David Thoreau: in the long run, men hit only what they aim at. Therefore, they had better aim at something high. All right. Aim at something high. And again, he was a philosopher. That word was killing me earlier. All right. So I want to hear from you. Let me hear about your lofty goals, how you're going about setting the bar high for yourself and going out and achieving. All right. You can reach me on Mr. Eric Watson. That's MrEricWatson on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel at Mr. Eric Watson, and just let me know what you think. Drop a line, drop a comment. Let's talk about it. All right. So with that, I want to wish each and every one of you a blessed and prosperous day. Go out, set your goals high, and achieve those high goals. Okay. So until we meet again, I'm out of here. Goodbye.
Thank you for joining me for today's Daily Dose. I hope you were able to get something out of it, because again, if I can touch but one, my job is done. Everyone have a blessed and prosperous day.